Hello, hello. I really should get a automated way of tweeting my going live, um, but currently I don't have that integrated into my dashboard. So that's part of the problem. So bear with me for a few seconds while I finish tweeting. Okay. I listened to the last video to check for a few things, and my audio is really weird. Um, yeah, I don't know what to make of it. It's the background noise from my computer fan was much louder than I expected, but my voice was the right volume, so I don't really have a good noise reduction that doesn't also cut out my quiet voice. So I'm gonna do co-op just in case, because someone might join. Tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, I'm planning to have someone join, but for today, it's a big maybe. And today I'm also a bit sick, which is why I'm streaming instead of working at this moment. Gotta clear my head a bit before I get back to work. It's so weird seeing all these good trucks, because on my PS4 file, for some reason I have this truck, or this Scout. I don't have a Taiga. I sold my P16. I don't have a Paystar. I do have a Lodestar, but it's not as cool as this one. This one's all decked out. And I sold my Hummer, so like it's a very weird... I mean, I have probably like 20 trucks or something in that game, but still it doesn't feel the same as this playthrough, where I feel like it's more optimized here. Alright, so the goal here was I unlocked the next area. So the question is, what's in the next area that I can actually do? That doesn't look like I unlocked the next area. That's a problem. Hello. I thought I did everything. Service hub. Oh, here we go. A fuel carrier to the quarry. Where... Yeah, I think it's just being weird because I haven't been there yet, so it looks like it's locked, but it really isn't. Okay, shouldn't forget about that. Fuel carrier trailer. What is that? I think that means I can just keep this. That's what it means. It's a trailer that I can just attach to the back. It doesn't sound like it's a, it's not the low saddle fuel carrier, at least not from the image. It doesn't look like it is. So we'll stick with this, and hopefully I don't need anything else. Funny thing about my tier list yesterday, I actually missed 2 10 out of 10 games because the images didn't download properly, and so I forgot all about them. So I added those in a comment, and then a few other games. So, kind of funny. My 10 out of 10 would have been a larger category. What were the games? The games were Snowrunner. Technically, there's no, like, beat the game point in this game, so I think that's why it wasn't on my list initially, so I kind of forgot about it. And then the other ones I just skipped over. The picture didn't download. I forgot. So it was like, Metal Gear Solid 4 I gave a 7, because it's the weakest game in the whole series. But it's interesting, at least. I give Kojima credit for tying together the whole series and like trying to tie up loose ends, but man, that entire game is like flashbacks and conversations and you play the game for like 2 hours of gameplay, and everything else is a cutscene or conversation. It's crazy. I've never played a game with that ratio before, and it wasn't that enjoyable either. That's the big problem. I mean, the ending was kind of cool and stuff, but the start of ridiculous riding with knife shoes and cyborg stuff going on. It was very dumb. But yeah, 7. What else? I did SteamWorld Quest. SteamWorld is an interesting series because they try different genres. There's SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, which are the same. I never got into, but Quest is a card game, RPG, and it was really good for what it was, but too short. And very much kind of a proof of concept kind of game, where like, hey, we did a card game, it's not really that fleshed out, so here you go. I'm still trying to beat SteamWorld Heist. It's a good game. Probably about an 8 out of 10 when I finish it. But what else? There's another 10 out of 10 game I already forgot. It's on there. But yeah, I should definitely do a Japanese imports guide at some point about what my method of getting imported games is, and how to be a non-native speaker and get games, because I've gotten a lot of good games. Mostly I've used eBay resellers that use Romanized names, so that you can actually talk to them. You know, you can tell that the seller knows English, and you can figure things out if you have to. It's very easy to get scammed if everything's in Japanese. Like, if you've ever looked at eBay or Amazon, imagine not reading any of the language and just buying based on a search. You realize how easy it is to get scammed by that. Just looking at English results, you see lots of things that's like just the box of the game, or a picture of it. You know, scam stuff like that catches people that don't read the language, and they're the ones that get scammed. So you want to avoid stuff like that by getting good translations or people that speak English. But yeah, I kind of want to showcase the games I've gotten in my haul too, because I haven't beaten a few of them. I bought Sengokushi for Game Boy, which is Romance of the Three Kingdoms 1, and pretty solid original Game Boy game. But the fun thing about it is the copy I ordered from Japan had a save file where the person had played through like 40 years of history or something ridiculous. Like, I can't imagine. It must have been like a 100-hour playthrough or something. And I have that save file. And I could also showcase do a review on, oh gosh, I forget what it's called. I bought one of the recently made Game Boy backup devices. So what you do is it hooks to a computer, and you connect the Game Boy cartridge into it. It's able to back up the game files as well as the save file. So a really cool device. Works pretty well. So I was able to back up that person's super old save, which is kind of funny. So I might like continue playing on it just to see what they were doing. I mean, they had most of China taken over at that point. Maybe I'll finally finish it for them. Alright, we're in the new area. Time to go get some free trucks. So that'll be interesting. And then I have Pokemon Green, or Pocket Monsters Midori, or Midori. Yeah, that's how you say it. It took me a second to check myself. So, weird thing about why I wanted the true first generation of Pokemon games is mainly for the sprites. Back before they standardized it to be its own thing, sprites definitely looks like rip-offs of general Japanese mythology creatures. I guess yokai, like monsters and creatures and stuff. So half of them look like just very generic and don't seem like they're a Pokemon. Very interesting to look at. And even, you know, people are familiar with regular international Gen 1 games like Red and Blue. They already standardized quite a bit, but there's still a lot of Pokemon. They're like, wait a minute, that looks like a yokai. But it's interesting. And again, I'm not fluent in Japanese, so I'm just learning as I go. I've been doing it for a long time. Where am I even going? Wherever that is where I'm going. Alright. I've done this mission before on my other file, but it's been a long time. I haven't messed with these other regions, or these other maps on the first Russia region very much at all. I remember this part. You don't want to go right, is what I remember. It's a mess, but I think you have to, like... I think this is where there's a fallen antenna in the road, so I'll probably have to leave this and then go fix the antenna. Or a rock slide or something. But yeah, looking forward to Kieran's Greed video. Oh yeah, here we go. Metal beams, oh man. Alright, hold that thought. So I'm gonna get everything set up for Kieran's Greed. Very good game. I give it a 10 out of 10 in my review, which is a little bit generous, but I like the game so much it really does deserve that in my opinion. I'm very stingy with my strategy games. You see in the tier list I put so many strategy games and tactical games in my tier list because it's one of my favorite genres, I guess. And Kieran's Greed is among the best there is. I mean, let's see, I ranked it. It was below Wargroup, I believe, but did I give it a 9 out of 10? I don't remember, but Wargroup got a 10 because it really is expertly done. It was funny how many of the missions and stuff I beat when it came out, and then one of the first patches they made the Spearman unit cost 50% more, which is a big deal for such a cheap unit, and even then it's a good unit. Goes to show that before they nerfed it, it was the most insane unit in the game. For 100 gold you could get these units that are like the best body blockers in the whole game, and had some good offensive capabilities, especially in large numbers. So pretty insane what Spearman could do. Yeah. Alright. Time to get some metal beams. Where are they? Oh, I switched. No, I'm still on this. Where's metal beams? Hello? Something's wrong. I know there's metal beams in some of these. It's not showing up though, so I have to manually check. Yeah, like right here. Very odd. Yeah, they broke something in the last update with having missions across map boundaries. Really buggy. Like a lot of times they'll switch to another map and it'll just switch what you're tracking for the mission. Especially if previously it was something that was in the last map that you were tracking and it's not in the current map, then it'll switch to a random thing in the current map, which is very obnoxious because if you're tracking something, you want to keep tracking it. You don't want it to constantly switch to random other things. But this is a different bug where it's just not showing me the possibilities for getting metal beams for some reason. So hopefully they'll have that fixed in Phase 4. How do I even get there? Oh, okay, good. I almost went off the road to get there, but no. Gotta stay on the road. This thing's taking a lot of damage, too. Like, It was funny, I played some Mudrunner last night to, just for fun, and I was noticing how much more damage you take in that game, and I don't miss that way of doing things. I was taking so much damage, I wrecked a truck 5 times in 20 minutes. It was insane. And most of it was, I was going 10 miles per hour on a downhill and hit a small rock and it totaled my engine. Or I was driving on the road at full speed and hit a small rock and it totaled my engine. Or I started to veer off the road towards a tree, so I slammed on my brakes and barely tapped it, and the tree still ruined my engine. So that's what you have to deal with in that game. You can't put any of these cool bumpers or anything to help you. Oh, I can do both because I left the trailer here. Yes. Oh, you can almost think I planned this. Alright, so we don't have to make 2 trips. Hallelujah. I'm gonna try to turn wide. One of these days I'm gonna do American Truck Simulator on this stream. But I'm really not over how good this game is for helping me relax, so for now you get lots of it. And it's so smooth too. I mean, I guess I was playing the Switch version of Mudrunner, but the way the tires move in the mud was really cool in Mudrunner, and I've seen people complain that mud doesn't stick to the tires as much in this game, but it's just different. I don't know. The 2 games just have a different feel about them, especially in the challenge. I was thinking of, like, if I did a comparison video of Mudrunner to Snowrunner, that would be a big part of it. It's just different how the challenge affects your experience. So in Mudrunner, you can't... I kept thinking to myself, like, oh, there's all these useless trucks I keep unlocking on this map. I should sell them. And I'm like, oh, wait, you can't sell them. I'm just stuck with a truck that's just going to sit there because it has no use on this map. Or at least in this game, I can customize what I'm doing a lot better. One thing I thought of that I haven't tested yet was in Mudrunner, I could... You get trailers and stuff for free. So I was wondering if there was a hard limit to that. Could I just attach a trailer, drive away, detach, recover, attach a new trailer, and just keep doing that forever? There has to be a limit at some point. But I kind of just want to fill a map with as many trailers as possible to see what happens. Or even like build a bridge out of trailers, which seems like it's pretty plausible. So that's my goal, messing around with Mudrunner. It's a shame they don't have mods on the console version of Mudrunner. Yeah, I would love for different maps and stuff that people have made for Mudrunner and trucks. And mods that make it so you don't instantly die. And, I don't know, modding. I might try that at some point, like mod my PC version of Mudrunner and showcase it. Just because there's some cool things you can do. I bet I could make it so that hardcore mode doesn't make you have to manually load logs, which is the main reason why I don't play hardcore anymore on that game, is manual loading of logs is very buggy and destroys my truck half the time. So it kind of defeats the purpose of playing hardcore if you instantly lose because of a bug. So if I could just remove that requirement so that you can automatically load, then that would fix that problem. Oh yeah, and with Gihren's Greed, I might want to play with fire a little bit. I'm going to turn the music off when I play it, but I'm going to leave sound effects on, and that might get me copyright claims, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened in my other video. But if I'm talking over it and stuff, and it's like a 10-second sound clip that plays sometimes, I wonder if it'll still get claimed, which is, again, ridiculous that would be in the copyright system in the first place. A small little stinger, like end of turn thing. But we shall see. what's going on there. Maybe it's because it's part of a longer song, and since it's 10 seconds, it triggers it. I don't know. But yeah, definitely I'll turn music off, because I know that'll get claimed. Which is a shame. It's like video games should be able to be streamed in their normal capacity without worrying about copyright claim. But DMCA gives a lot of power to copyright owners to harass anyone who experiences their media, so big shame. And I'm not even sure it would hold up in court if someone's playing a video game that plays a song that's copyrighted, if that really does count as fair use or not. It probably won't hold up in court, so we're kind of stuck with it as long as DMCA is still around. Alright, get rid of that trailer. And look, I love how the workers came and they got rid of the antenna, but left all the rocks in the road. Alright, we did our job. Alright. If you didn't know, fun fact, these missions where you have to deliver a fuel tank, the tank doesn't have to be full. So I can use this tank as much as I want until I finish this mission. And notice, I almost forgot to... Oh, all of these have to be started again. That's annoying. Where is it? It disappeared. Where? Service hub. There it is. Yeah, it's attached to me. Why is it like... Okay, there we go. It was bugged for a second there. I didn't know where the trailer was. I think I have to take a left here. I don't really remember much beyond the beginning of this map and following the road for almost everything, so I guess we'll go explore. What was that? It sounded like someone honked. Maybe that was in real life. That's what my keyboard sounds like. It sounds like that. Huh. Oh man. Don't want to get stuck anywhere. The worst thing is when you have a delivery mission like this and you're like climbing a mountain or something and you get the trailer totally stuck in the middle of the woods. And at least they have the option that you can just restart the mission, but it's a pain. Yeah, there's a road outside my window and people like to honk in real life. It's funny. I always think about that. It's like, what does it take for a person to be the type of person that honks in traffic? Honks because someone's slightly slow at a red light or something. I feel bad for them. It's like how much they let other people's actions control their emotions instead of controlling their own emotions. And being patient. It's going pretty well. I don't really know where I'm going. Yeah, it looks like I'm almost there. This is a cool little map. I haven't really explored it fully in my other playthroughs, so this is kind of new to me. I mean, I'm sure I did this mission. I don't remember this trail at all. It's kind of cool. A lot of dry dirt that's very uneven. But again, this truck, I think I've yet to really flip this truck. It is amazingly stable. And maybe it's just because it's so heavy, it's got big tires, but it's very, very stable. And there's the, or no, that was the tower messing up my view. Oh yeah, I remember this place. This little entrance with a giant mud puddle. I mean, this game looks amazing. I'm always in awe of how good it looks. I was thinking of games I might play that aren't on my list of games to play because I don't own them or just haven't downloaded them. One of them is Faith, which is a horror game. And I was thinking of it because, again, I don't play very many horror games, but I have watched people play it and it looks like it's one of the best horror games ever made, even though it has like an Atari or Commodore 64 graphic aesthetic. It's like, even with that very small amount of graphics, it's intensely scary. It's amazing what people can do with some limitations. So is this unlocked or not? Okay, so there's a fuel station in their trailer, but I guess there's no supply? Okay, here we go. A small workshop. Yeah, proper repairs. So I need vehicle spare parts. I'm gonna go explore a bit before I worry about that, and yeah, I have to go back to the other map to get vehicle stuff. I'm pretty sure I can just drive straight to the Drownlands. I'm starting to remember this map more, where you go to the Drownlands and it's, or no, Drownlands is the one I've already been to. You go to the other place, which is like over there, and yeah, I remember the western half of this map is like nothing, so maybe I shouldn't explore. Let's go here. How do I even get there? Okay, so there's a road back here, so we're gonna go, well, might as well get this on the way. So, first gas, then tower. Since I'm gonna be doing co-op tomorrow, I figured today, beyond just trying to get yet another free vehicle, my goal today should be to scout out what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Oh yes, I remember the side too. You got the little trees, the little easy mission. But yeah, so I should scout out what would be good for a co-op mission. I also was checking out the other maps on my other file, the new ones, the DLC maps, and I mean, they aren't that good. It's kind of disappointed. I mean, there's some cool stuff. I like Yukon the most out of all the DLC maps. Actually, Amandra and COVID Lake are DLC, and I like those more. But out of the other two, Yukon is better than Wisconsin, for sure. I did have fun flipping over my truck on the train tracks that are there. A lot of that map revolves around train tracks. Why am I going like straight up this mountain? What is going on? Like, who designed this road? I think they wanted me to go over there, but I'm going up this way. Maybe if I can get this rock off of me. Yeah, I don't know if I have allergies or something, but I keep sneezing. Pretty good at muting in time, though. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Again, no one's really watching these videos on YouTube, but that's just fine. It's more of a bonus if people actually watch them. Alright, so that's where that is. So I guess I don't have to go over there. I think that's a different map. Oh, and there's the quarry too. That's why this map is called Quarry. I forgot. I don't even think I've been in the quarry before. But we shall move on, because I think Zimonkortsk is a place where the free carrier, personnel carrier, is the TUZ. I should have marked this. Okay, so it's... Yeah, this truck makes this region look easy. Big beefy tires and not flipping over. It's funny how I'm just using this as a scout and it's doing a good job. Keeping that sideboard trailer on the back for more stability and so fewer things get stuck in the middle of my truck. And since I'm on co-op mode, no skipping nighttime this time. That's a scary looking puddle. Oh, okay, I can see the bottom, so it's not that scary. Alright, new region, or new map unlocked. Zimnogorsk. Oh yes, this is the one with lots of stuff in it. Yeah, this one could be really frustrating. Because on the eastern side, there's a very difficult road that's easy to flip on. And also to get stuck in. I say as I start this map and I'm almost stuck. Alright. Yeah, this is an infamous map because of how it stacks your trucks when you enter in. It tends to have problems with getting your truck aligned and overlapping with all the other trucks that try to enter. Sorry, I'm like near sneezing at all times. Let's see. It might be pollen. I didn't go outside and I haven't opened my window yet today, but it feels like I have allergies anyway. I'm surprised I'm getting really stuck with this great truck. Oh yeah, there's the visual bug again. The lights are behind, but it's reflecting as if they're outside my truck and not underneath my truck. We talked about that last time. Or the time before. Last time was a short stream because I was expecting a call that I ended up getting. My lights on? Okay. I forgot when you switch maps, it tends to turn your lights off. I don't know why. You can't save that. Maybe it's because I think it turns your truck off as well. So it makes sense the lights would also be off, but whatever. I wonder how much they charge for switching maps in hardcore. Very curious. I'm kind of afraid to start a hardcore map on their like first version of it because it's almost certainly going to get better with time. And so I might be at a disadvantage by starting it early, especially if there's bugs that make it impossible. So I'm a little hesitant to start hardcore immediately. I might finish up this save before I go to hardcore. Alright. Well, I can build the bridge. First I have to go accept it. Again, version 1.0. First day one version of the game, I should say. They let you instantly accept all missions. Or it would be added to your list to accept at your leisure. But now when you get a tower, you still have to drive to the location. Then you can see what's going on. Before you could at least plan out before you got to the location what was needed. But whatever. Alright, concrete slab. Oh, goody. Yeah, I know. I don't think this is happening. So let's just go around. Yeah, this is a sketchy part over here. But that's where we're going. Let's see if I don't die. Where is this? Okay. There's the road. Yeah, this will be good to have a lot of this set up by the time I do co-op. I think my friend's trucks are good enough for the mud, but they might have to stick more to the roads, so it'll be nice to have a lot of this figured out. We might even go do like COVID and a Mandra, because those do require pretty good chains, but I don't know. We'll see. Either chains or mud tires, because there's deep snow, which is basically mud. And then there's half the map is just a giant ice sheet, so having snow tires is snow chains is best used for that map out of all the maps in the game. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's a lot of background noise. Maybe I should notice it because there's truck background noise in all these Snowrunner videos. But when I did tier list, it was like lots of white noise in the background, and that's because I have to bump up my volume on the mic so much, and the noise cancellation does not work properly. Yeah, this is sketchy. I've flipped here before coming up. See, why can't I take those concrete slabs? Clearly someone dropped them because they were trying to deliver. Yeah, right up here is just not good. This is hard enough just to get up this hill, but then all along this river bank is just death. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll stream today. Again, I am sick, but let's see. Yeah, this is sketchy. Alright, looks like I'll survive at least. But imagine having a full trailer trying to come down this stuff. It's not easy. But once I get this tower, I should be able to figure out where the personnel carrier is. I believe it's just in the middle of the north side of this map. Why don't I have the tower marked? Let's do that. It's funny too how Mudrunner, so many of the trucks just go super fast. And maybe it was just the map I was on with a lot of freeway trucks and I was driving on roads, but they were hauling. I kept having to like crash into the, what do you call it, the side of the road, or if there's a bend in the road, I'd like slam on the brakes and just skid off the road because I was going so fast. It kept happening. Part of the reason why I crashed and totaled trucks so much. But this game is decidedly slower in how fast it lets your trucks go. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that all of that fine detail in this game just makes it a hard game to stream cleanly because the encoder cannot handle so much fine pixel detail of different colors next to each other. But it looks good on my end. I have no idea like what's going on in this region. I'm like lost, so hopefully these roads end up going where I need to go. Yeah, this is not a road, by the way. I realized, I'm like, oh, I thought this was a side road, but no, it just connects to here. It's funny, I'm looking at my dashboard on Twitch right now, and why did they think it's so important to have like total views on the main page? Like while I'm streaming, I need to know exactly my all-time viewer count total of unique viewers or whatever, unique views on streams. It's kind of a funny stat to include. I can understand like this stream's unique views or something, but all time, I think if people are like a small time streamer is focused on that, that might be the wrong thing to be looking at. The all time views. I wonder how streaming will be viewed like 30 years from now. Like when I have kids and they grow up, they'll think back and be like, oh, my dad did streaming? That's so lame. Or, you know, now we have virtual streamers that are AI that are more entertaining than any people. Like, that's so old school. Like, imagine going and seeing a stand-up comedian or something where now, you know, all jokes are pre-recorded, recycled, or AI driven. I don't know, something like that. I wonder how long these videos will exist on YouTube, and for that matter, how long YouTube will exist. Like, will they get archived somewhere else when a new service takes over, or supersedes YouTube? Who knows? Okay, so there's upgrades. I am not. Oh, is that it? I don't think that's it. What is that though? No, it looks like the carrier. I'm gonna go there. Let's go check it out. The problem is, it. Oh, there's the truck recovery, so it's way back here. No, that's a different truck. That is very obviously that truck. So, where is the mission to get this? Oh, there's one way over there. That might be it. But that might be that truck recovery. I don't know. Well, this is tough. I think I'm gonna go back this way. We're gonna go back. Can't even tell which way I'm pointed. Oh yeah, I went up here to get the tower. Now I gotta go back down. Yeah, I don't know where this is headed. I might have to recover pretty soon. Although, is this... I didn't even check. Is this already a garage? That's a factory. That's the garage, and I don't think I have to recover. I just have to drive in there. But I'm too stupid, and I just drove by it. So we're gonna head back that way so I can use it like a garage. This might be a little bit tight. I might be able to get this upgrade and go accept that truck recovery mission and then just book it to the garage. Lots of options, and I could always leave it for co-op to recover the personnel carrier. But yeah, I'm not remembering any of this. I must have driven up here one time, and it was to get the carrier. That reminds me, I also have never done the deliver an airplane mission in like COVID or Amandra. I don't even remember what that region is called. I should call it by its region name. Kola Peninsula. Peninsula. It's unfortunate that they named a map after a real-life place called COVID in 2019, and then before the DLC even came out, we had COVID-19 come out and become well-known. So I feel bad for the developers. They didn't back down, they didn't change the name though, they're like, whatever, it's a place. It just happened to come out in 2020, right as everyone was afraid of COVID. But yeah, I really, really hope that as long as they don't ruin this game with balance issues or physics or something, then this will continue to be one of my all-time favorite games. I could keep playing it forever, pretty much. But you know, I'm a little bit worried. At least in Snowrunner, they only ruined hardcore mode. I can still play casual mode without it being ruined too bad. I can't remember how much the new developers to blame for the change in damage. I think that was before their time. Although they were responsible for adding way more obstructions in the road, like fallen trees and branches and stuff. And those are kind of annoying in that game. If I remember correctly, you can't even destroy them in that game, so they're just permanently in your way. You can get stuck on them pretty easy. Yeah, back in the early days of Spin Tires, it was like perfectly tuned, and it's part of the reason why I advocate for Steam or more developers on Steam to use the feature of keeping the old backups available. They're not the main branch, but they're like optional branches that people can download. Because sometimes people just want to use the old versions. We shouldn't be forced to update. Especially for games like this where it's a small community anyway, it's not a huge deal if people are on different client numbers. They can always just put in the support files. If you're having trouble in multiplayer, make sure you're on the same client number or whatever. This is going to be a little tough. I'm looking at my gas. If it takes me this long to get through this section, I might just barely have enough time to accept this mission and get back to the garage. Let's see, I refueled in the last area, so yeah, I should have just enough. Gotta remember, the last 10% or so, it turns red, and your truck stops operating normally when you're on your last 10% gas. So, pretty much can't even use your truck at that point, it barely rolls. So you gotta factor that in when you make plans about how much gas you need. Because your truck becomes useless after a certain point. Again, that's a thing in this game. I mean, it would show red in the previous game, and I think it would start to sputter, but it's just not as bad as this game. It was like right when you're on 0 is when you started to have your engine choke up, having no gas. I wonder what I'm sick with. So it's on my mind. It's very annoying to be sick as often as I am. And I try to safeguard my health, so maybe it is just an seasonal allergy reaction or something. I don't know. Alright, this is not a good way to do this, but we're going this way anyway. So many big rocks that could just end this entire truck. Alright. Alright, so you get the Step 310. Interesting little truck. Okay. Well, not doing that right now. Let's get me all the way back. So I have to cross the river again. Alright. As long as I don't get too stuck, I should make it. Found out the Magic the Gathering Arena client updated and no longer works on my phone, so I guess I won't be playing that as much. I do have it on my computer, so I might be able to even stream it, but I don't know which event. You know, playing casually, it won't matter if I stream it, no one's going to stream snipe me, but I kind of want to enter the event tomorrow. That is the sealed event that costs like equivalent of $25, and you can win $1,000 or $2,000 if you get to the second day and get pretty far. So that'll be interesting. I haven't done much sealed. I've done draft a bunch, but it's about the same. I mean, it's the new set. I know the cards in the new set, and sealed is just using 6 packs of cards to build whatever you can. Draft is doing 3 packs that you pass and you can pick cards out of, but having 6 packs is a bit different because you're stuck with whatever you got. There's no whatever randomness you get in those packs, that's what you get. And I've seen a lot of people do really well with Silver Quill, which is white black. They have some really good cards in that set, so the old Magecraft mechanic, which boosts your units and stuff whenever you cast it in sorceries, since it's the Harry Potter set, essentially. All wizards. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tight. If I get too stuck here, I might run out of gas, but just gotta get up this one section. There we go. That's the tree I want. And it's daytime. Yeah, you can see my previous tire tracks, dude. I can't remember how far you have to go or how much time has to pass before they get filled in this game. But they do. Just pull down everything. Alright, we're in low gear. Never mind. We're back to auto. Well, at least these bushes helped a little bit before I pulled them up. Alright. Make up for my mistake of not exploring the garage. This is going to be a hard hill. So you can see even this amazing truck that I keep saying is awesome with no cargo and no trailer is struggling, so a bit of challenge still left in this game. Gotta be creative with how you solve stuff like this. I mean, the easiest thing to do to fix that kind of problem of making it uphill is just get a second truck and winch, so you have both trucks pulling. I think a lot of people do that. Have like a backup utility truck help pull through. Alright, where's the entrance? South side. Alright, made it with plenty left. Well, maybe I was wrong. Pretty sure one of these buildings is a garage. Maybe not on this side. Well, that's not good. Well, I can go accept this mission at least. I thought there was a garage on this map. Maybe not. No. I might have to do something yet. Alright, well. At least I got to explore. Maybe I should look for gas. I can just go to the trailer store and get a trailer, fill myself back up. I wonder how much of a loss of money that is in hardcore. Like, do you sell things at a loss in hardcore? Because that'd be kind of lame. Oh no, I think what it is, which is also kind of lame, but when you get fuel stores at a trailer store, they don't have any fuel in them. You have to go to a gas station and fill them up, and it costs money to fill them up. So that's how they get you. So then you really want to use all the fuel tanks that are on the map, because fuel can be expensive. Can't believe this still works out. It's a good exploit. A developer approved exploit. Alright. I don't know why on my dashboard it's just full of all the people that followed me recently. It's like, that's cool and all, but why can't I clear that? I want to be able to see chat full screen. But whatever. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What's here while I'm here? Oil barrels. Oh. And there's nothing here for me to use. Was that also in Quarry? No, it's in Rift. And this one's Quarry. What am I missing? Uplink. Oh, right, here. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go back to Quarry. And at least show the rest of this map so that when my friends play, they can see it. It's funny, this truck shows up as blue on the map. I forgot about that. They should fix that. Have whatever the main color is of your vehicle be painted onto the little toy model on the map. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff over here. What do we got here? Oh. Well, maybe only one of these trailers is real. Never mind. Okay. I'm like, what's a small box? I've never seen that before. It's like, oh, it's a prop. Okay, I don't know. I usually go this way as my way of going east to west, but we'll see how this truck handles this route. Definitely don't want to go the bank of the river route. It's not a good one. Kind of disappointed a little bit that there's not more missions in this region. I mean, they added the log missions, which is more, but I feel like I would spend a ton of time in the first 3 regions, the base game, if they just added either a randomizer. A lot of people suggested that. Like, I think they could easily do that, where they have set locations for pickup and delivery, or set locations for what materials are needed, and then, you know, money based on how far away the closest materials are, or something like that. It seems like it would be fairly easy to implement, but it would also break the economy of the game a little bit. Not that on casual it's hard to have money anyway, but on hardcore, if random missions were available, you would just try to do as many of those as you could because it'd be a good moneymaker to catch up. And honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing, to make hardcore a little bit more stable, so you don't run out of money just playing hardcore. It's like, oh no, I'm almost going to run out of money where I can't refuel my vehicles, and so you go and do a quick mission, and then now you have some gas money. Seems fair to me. But who knows what else they have in store for this game. The challenges are kind of nice, but some of them are pretty lame. I mean, it's a nice thought, but the challenges themselves aren't very good. I tried 3 or 4 of them, and one of them was good. But even then, it was also not great. It was the one where you have to recover all the vehicles and bring them back, and the map was a problem. So they made this small map, but I kept getting like towards the boundaries, or basically I just couldn't read where they wanted me to go. So I'd go the long way around, and then like the map would end or something. Like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have gone this way, even though it looked like a viable way to go. Other than that, it was a really good map. I like the idea that you start with one vehicle, and you have to go recover like 5 vehicles, and then you can use those vehicles to recover more. So what is this one? Oh, it's a TUZ, a small vehicle. Oh, it was right there, but I have to... Oh, shoot. Maybe I should do that right now. It didn't seem abandoned. Just chilling. Uh-oh, this was a bad idea. Okay, still alive. Oh, guess what, little vehicle, you're coming with me. Yep, that's about what I expected. Do a barrel roll. I was thinking about Dune today, and how I haven't read Dune yet. I have it sitting on my shelf, so I look at it sometimes and go, oh yeah, after I finish the stack of books by my bed, I'll read Dune. But I like rewatching the old 80s movie, Dune. It's a good one. Yeah, this is not going well. Alright, we need a new approach. Oh, I remember this spot. Yeah, this is a real hairy spot. Now I remember why this route isn't always good. Coming this way. It's very easy to just get stuck forever right here. Especially if you have a trailer. Alright, we're going low gear. And that's working. Okay. At least this truck doesn't get stuck. I have yet to get completely stuck with it yet. Well, we gotta get this tower. is a fun looking scout. I might want to try it out. Probably not very good, but it looks fun at least. Although I'm not sure if they'll give it to me from this mission. We shall see. The warehouse. Maybe this is a different truck recovery mission. Probably not. The other one was called truck recovery. It's right next to the truck to be recovered. They probably wouldn't call it truck recovery if it was just a repair mission. But we shall see. Alright. What's this? The film. So I'm about 20% completion in this file. On my old file, it's like 52 or 53% now. I think I have one mission left in the first region in Michigan, and like a couple left in Alaska. Yep, it's the same mission. Alright, well, we're gonna go to the quarry. I really need to repair this thing. It's gonna start having problems soon if I hit more stuff. Alright, so today might be a bit of a short stream. I think I'll just get some watchtowers and call it. I can't think of much else to do. But that'll leave me with lots of options for tomorrow's stream. Another free truck, huh? Oh, it won't tell me where to take it until I fixed it. That's lame. What is not lame is that I could potentially do that easily because my recovery truck has enough repair points to do that. That real quick. What is this tower? Oh, there is a road, okay. They expected me to drive all the way up the side of the mountain. Alright, so here's the plan. I'll get at least this tower, and then get my recovery vehicle and try to repair a few things. And if not, I'll leave it partially complete. Partially on its way to its destination. But yeah, expect a lot more Snowrunner in the near future, as well as in the coming weeks, a couple special streams of Japanese games, and probably gonna get Rogue set up. I figured streaming is the most realistic way I'll achieve my bucket list of defeating or beating that game, original Rogue. Because a lot of times, you know, I'll play a few rounds and then get frustrated and then just take a break. But if I force myself to stream, I can't just stop and just be done after a couple runs, you know, half an hour goes by or whatever. I want to get a good few hours in for the stream. So if I do that a few times, I'll probably have the game beat pretty quickly, since I already know pretty good builds to beat the game. Just a matter of getting to it. Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with the late game because usually you die by somewhere in the... Oh, that's a different... No, that's the same thing. Somewhere in the teens of levels. It's like around 13, 14, it starts getting harder. And yeah, like you never make it to the 20s unless you're already pretty much gonna win or have a winning build. And level, was it 26 in Rogue is where you get the Amulet of Yendor. Okay, so I have a new suspension. Question is it worth it? Can I get better tires with it? I can. Alright, so I got number 2s. Ooh, TMA. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, no, I could already get those and I didn't, meaning that they must not be as good. Okay. But I can get 51 inch. Heck yeah. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't mean it'll start flipping, but we will have to see next time. Because right now, we're gonna figure out where my recovery vehicle is. Here it is. Alright. Oh, there's only 300? Okay, 300. What is it? I needed like 400. Yeah, and I have 150 in the roof. Yeah, okay, so it is enough. Alright. Is there another garage in this region? That's not the right button. Okay. See, it says not discovered, but like, I went everywhere. What is up with this map? Where's the garage? Went there. Didn't go here. Is that the garage? Doesn't look like it, but I didn't go there. Well, this is a factory. I didn't go inside the factory. I went here. This looks like the garage, but I drove all around and nothing happened, so... And I went here. I'm gonna look this up real quick, because getting the garage would be a valid use of my time. Zimnegorsk garage. Let us see. First by completing key buildings restoration. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I'll see what it takes to get the TUZ 420. This doesn't say how to get it. Where is... Yeah, not a very good wiki. Doesn't actually... Oh, here we go. 2 Tatarins can be found on 2 maps in Tamir. Zimnegorsk. So it must be refuel. One in the Rift. I think yeah. It's the reward for the pacifist test. So maybe I just had to drive up to this one and they would let me take it. And I was too stupid to try that. Because I don't think it's part of a task. It's just there to be taken. Yeah, you can see it. It shows up here. But I can't go into it. So I could just go there. But first, let's see. To unlock the garage, I had to do this mission. Here it is. Okay. More geo research and then concrete slabs and fuel. So I don't think that's happening today. What was the name of that? That was geo research triangulation. Wow. So I have to do this geo research, which is quarry, and then I do the geo research in probably this area, and then I can do okay, so that can be our goal for my friends, is doing a bunch of geo research and stuff. That would be fun. Alright, so that means I have to drive all the way to the quarry, and then all the way to the third map. And then I can fix the one vehicle, do a little bit of fixing on the second vehicle. You know, this would be much easier if I just unlock garage first before attempting this, but whatever. We're already here. At least I'll have one of the vehicles fixed. I can also leave this in that region, maybe refuel it so that it acts as a fuel truck. Might make things a little bit safer for when we have to go back and forth to that map multiple times. So I like that plan. Oh, I forgot to paint it. Let's see, maybe it's not this one, it's the regular fuel add-on that you can paint to be the same colors, the pink and whatever color, magenta or yeah, that'll be the plan. But yeah, good setup for tomorrow. Having a fuel. One person will do geo research. Probably me will be getting the materials, the concrete slabs, into a big trailer and just going all the way to the third map and just waiting. Third person can do whatever they want, probably pick up some of my upgrades for me, whatever small contract they want to do. They can also serve as recovery to help the other two people. But yeah, I said others too. Now I think about it, I only have one person confirmed for tomorrow, so we might just do two-person co-op. Yeah, this thing's pretty fun. I like this DLC truck. I like the tires, they're unique in the game. Got the big, spherical, almost tires. Funny how this is part of the main road. It's like, alright. At this point, it's just mud, so everyone just fans out and tries to find a good path. The road becomes 3 times as wide. Alright. I saw that Arma 3 got a new DLC. It's Vietnam. And it's interesting. Bohemia Interactive, they are still releasing content for that game. Fun fact, it was the very first early access game on Steam. almost sure of that. It was the first one I ever saw back when it was starting. So that was 2013. It was in early access. I remember starting to play the demo, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying this game as soon as I have the money. And then when I had the money, I tried to buy it with like a gift card or something, and it like didn't go through properly. And so I tried to buy it right before it went into beta, and they jacked the price up 50%. So instead of getting it at $25, it was like 32. I guess that's a 30% increase, but something like that. Maybe it was $40. But I was really upset because I couldn't get it at the discount, because once it was finally resolved, and they took my money, they're like, oh, by the way, now it costs more, so too bad. But I still have some alpha keys for Arma 3, and since the alpha's over, they're basically expired. And I keep forgetting, I should do something with my FTL key that I have. I could do a giveaway or something. Honestly, if any of my friends want it, you just ask me and I'll give it to you. FTL's a fun but difficult game about trying to survive in space. But eventually I'll stream that game and try to beat it as well. Streaming is a good way to force me to keep playing a difficult game, especially like a roguelike that has quick runs. It's very easy for me to do one run or two and then be like, alright, I'm done for today, and then just not come back for months. But if I have a plan to stream it, then I'm not going to plan to switch games. I'm going to stick with it. And that's how you get better at something, through practice. So we'll see how that goes. But Rogue is on my bucket list, and so is Angband, which is much longer of a game. I tried streaming before, or at least locally recording for YouTube. And fun fact, talking while recording is what got me killed. I was about 25 hours in no, I take that back. I was 3 hours into a run, and I got myself killed because I was talking while the recording. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something easy, which was fighting an orc pit, and I wasn't paying attention to my health, and that I got poisoned and stuff. And so by the time I realized it, it was too late for me to get back to town and heal, so I died. 25 hours was what I was remembering. I tried a very serious attempt to beat the game, and that was how good I did. I got 25 hours in. I was a high elf rogue, level 45, which is about as good as a max level 50 of almost any other combination of classes, since High Elf Rogue is the most expensive for experience to level up. But I was in the end game. I had a good set of equipment. I was diving down to get maybe just a few more pieces of equipment that could improve before I fought Sauron and Morgoth. But I don't know, I was on like dungeon level 70 or 80, and I got killed by something I'd never seen before. So I made some mistakes. It's one of those things like, oh, I learned from that mistake. That enemy is very dangerous in ways I didn't expect. But yeah, it was very unfortunate. It was bad luck too. What happened was I saw a unique monster that I didn't know what it was or what it could do, and I'm like, okay, he's far away. I'm gonna dig an anti-summoning chamber and keep myself safe. And I started digging, and it made a lot of noise, woke him up, and so he pretty much, while I was digging, I wasn't paying attention, he like nearly teleported around to a line of sight with me. And then I was still digging and pressing the dig key over and over, so I was overwriting any damage I was taking. So first he appeared next to me. That was an interrupt that I didn't see. And then I dug again, and he shot me with another bolt. And another you can't resist against, so that did full damage of like 200 or 300 damage. I'm like, oh, that's bad. I'm like, what's this message? And I clicked dig again, and it said, you know, he did plasma bolt, another thing you can't resist against. and it did even more damage. And so now I was low on health. I'm like, oh, that's bad. I'm getting attacked right now. But like my brain didn't really think fully of what was like going on. And so I ended up pressing dig one more time, and he shot me with another plasma bolt, and I died. So 3 things in a row, 3 turns in a row that I couldn't resist. Oh, okay. And then yeah, so that was very bad luck on my part. That was not what I wanted. Now recover. Change truck. Yeah, so I died. And so I lost, no, not recover. Oh wait, no, I have to deliver it. I don't really know a good way. I guess we'll go this way. This looks safe. But anyway, it was, yeah, very sad. Lost 25 hours of work. When I tried again a few years later, I decided to do a learning experience. So I played the game with cheats on, with cheat death specifically. So it plays like the normal game, but you're allowed to, instead of losing your save file progress, you just get teleported to the surface anytime you die. And so I did that, and I kept track of my deaths. I think I died 3 times. Maybe that's what I'll do for streaming at first, is with cheats on, so that I can practice. And we'll try to get a win that way, so that I feel prepared, and then do a real run. So that might be the plan. It is a game that takes a lot of practice because of issues like that, of running into enemies that can instantly kill you. I don't know if they still consider it a cheat option to turn on the spoilers. I think that's a debate in the development of the game, whether having access to monster information that never changes, it's just information about the monster abilities and stuff, whether that's cheating when the game itself offers you that ability, and to keep that information from run to run, keep it saved, whether that's any different if you have it up front. It does change the difficulty a little bit, because you don't have to learn as much from trial and error, but is that cheating or not? It's hard to tell. Especially since, if you consider the original Rogue, maybe it wasn't a full spoiler, but in the manual for the original Rogue, it had a breakdown of the monsters and some of their abilities and stuff. So, I mean, and that's Rogue, the most Rogue of all roguelikes. So if it could do it and it's not cheating, then why can't you use a manual for Angband, you know? But I don't know. The game changed a lot in the last couple of years, so I'm not sure what version I'd run. I'm more familiar and comfortable with, like I think I tried most recently on 3.1.2 version 2 as the version number. They're in like 4.2 right now, and the game has changed very drastically. I'm a little worried because I'll have to relearn the game. Another option that's harder, but maybe more fun, is I could play Mangband, which is multiplayer Angband. I can play it solo, but it's real time, so you actually have to think in real time and have your macros set up carefully so that you can make quick decisions. One of the benefits of Mangband is there's a mod, or a variant called Powerworm Mangband from the developer Powerworm. He made a good version that still gets updated, and it has lots of cool stuff, like you can be a dragon as a character race and stuff. He implemented lots of the improvements made to regular Angband to Mangband, so I will see whether that's a viable option. I would have to learn all the new things he's added as well, but I am familiar with Mangband pretty good. And again, it is harder because you don't get all the time in the world to think for each decision. You have to make snap decisions sometimes, most of the time being to teleport away so you don't instantly die. Another nice thing about Mangband and Mangband in general is they have an online grace feature, which is to say there is no permadeath really. If you die, you come back to life on the surface with half your experience. And I think they like drain one of your stats or something, but yeah, so you lose half of your experience, which is a pretty big deal, but it doesn't completely end your game. Also, there's more options for housing, but you have to buy them. So you can store more items, potentially, especially if you're running your own server. You just buy every house yourself. And then you just keep playing that same character. You could stockpile every item in the game, essentially. I'm trying to remember, I don't remember how... I'm pretty sure you can't drop artifacts on the surface in Mega Man. You can only drop artifacts where they would be in the dungeon, which means you can't store artifacts in your house. Pretty sure that's a thing, but below. Okay, so there's a free trailer right here. Might as well sell it while I'm here. There's no reason to have it if I'm at the trailer store. Oh, that's something I can't grab, so never mind. You know what? I'm gonna get a service attachment or trailer. Maintenance trailer. Oh, come on, I want double. It's lame. Oh, I can't have that either. I guess this prevents me from having any trailers, looks like. Lame. I wanted to do double, but you're not allowed to. Oh well, at least I can refuel. Alright. Well, that means I have, like, almost no repair points, but... I'm gonna get this real quick. And then I'm gonna go to Zimnegorsk, and I think that's gonna be the end. Oh, I'm gonna go get that free personnel carrier, and then I'm gonna go and end the stream. Hopefully I don't get stuck trying to get this. You see that? I guess it's the light. I thought it was like a splash rendering through the utility truck, but it's a weird reflection on the top of the utility trailer. Alright, this better be something good. Ooh. Yes, thank you. It's an upgraded engine for a lot of stuff. Heck yes. I almost want to recover just to put it on, but oh well. We won't worry about it. But hopefully someone will remind me next time for tomorrow that I have a new engine available. Okay, we're good. But yeah, probably do another 20 minutes of stream or so. Go unlock one vehicle and then keep everything for tomorrow's stream. I hate that it's following this mission. That's not what I meant. Stop there. And then I just go up this road? Yeah, I do. Okay. But yeah, it's a shame that there's so many things you have to do to unlock that garage, but we'll try to get them all done tomorrow. Like 4 missions. Let's see, or maybe 3. It was 2 triangulation missions, and then the actual unlocking mission. So that's pretty doable. 2 concrete slabs and something else, I think. consumables. So that's a 5-slot trailer is all that's needed. Meanwhile, someone can try to get that bridge. That could be the 4th mission. Because it's not going to take the whole time for someone to do 2 geolocation. It might be an hour and a half or so, but I have enough time to do something else, like get a bunch of steel beams. We'll see how it goes. Gotta think of a good place to park this. Because the trailer store is a quick source of free fuel, so it doesn't need to be up there. So somewhere in the south is probably a good place to keep it. Honestly, I'll probably just leave it wherever I unlock the personnel carrier. The TUZ 420, as we now know. They chose the silly number. Alright. Now, which side of the map is this? This is the left side, and I want the right side. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll stick with it. Good practice for doing these roads. Am I going north? Okay. Well, I'm on this side. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, sickness-wise. It's very frustrating. But, I've been focusing on my health a lot the last year or so. So, I'm sure I can figure it out. But the last couple days I've been off, and today especially, I'm like, yeah, I came down with something. A good thing I've been paying attention to my body and giving myself plenty of rest, because if I don't, then I can get much more sick. I give my immune system a chance to respond and fight off whatever I got. Oh great, now there's consumables in the way, because I started that mission. I didn't think of that. Although, I can winch onto the materials if I remember correctly, so it can be a bit more leverage. This map, if anything, is interesting. I don't know if it's a good map. Kind of basic and frustrating in some ways, but you got big logging roads in the north, and you got these twisty, uneven roads in the south. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of damage. Might want to repair myself at this point. But if I end up getting there and it requires being repaired, then I'm in trouble. Because I don't know if I ever got in this vehicle. I definitely did the Rift mission to get the TUZ and not just run into this one. But yeah, I mean, at least there's some things to look forward to in video gaming coming up. Like I said, there's this game coming to Switch, there's Tony Hawk 1 and 2 Remastered coming to Switch, Super Mario Golf coming to Switch. Seems like all the games I'm interesting are coming to Switch. World of Horror eventually will come to Switch. The developer hasn't said anything in a few months. I think he's dealing with some personal stuff, but it was supposed to come out this year at some point. So, what else? Oh, and Baba Is You. I checked on it again. It seems like for over a year, the level editor has been in like beta, and so on Steam you can download it. But I don't want to spoil myself with the beta version, and so really the final release should be close according to the latest dev update. So I'm excited. Hopefully that means within the next month or so, because by then I'll be ready to play it again. I really want to see what people make. There's already been tons of videos of people making it in beta, making levels that are very interesting. And they introduced a bunch of new mechanics as he's been updating the game, but they're not in core levels, it's just in the editor. Which is a shame. I mean, it's one of those things where I'd rather a developer make more mechanics in a level editor than fewer mechanics and more official levels. So, I mean, I guess it's fair. A fair trade-off for the developer to focus on other things. Alright. I can see why this is a free vehicle. It's not easy to get to. I don't even know. What's a good way? Let's, I want to go this way. It looks safer to just go all the way around. Go between these two trees. Yeah. Can I just drive up this river? Let's try that. Save myself some distance. Why not? Which I think is the name of the Pokemon. Why not? Been thinking about Pokemon a lot lately. Trying to finish up the last few games that I haven't beaten. Except Pokemon Green, like I said earlier. I'll probably save that for a stream at this point, since I can back up my save file to the computer. I can also just play it directly, but I need to use my GameCube and controller, so that's a little less convenient than backing it up and emulating it. It prevents me from being tempted to cheat and use save states if I don't use emulator though, so interesting concept that the well, I guess if you think about it, the Game Boy player on the GameCube is literally a GBA circuit board, so it doesn't really have added features. The software from the disc that comes with it is what adds a few extra features, like the borders and stuff, but not much else. No save states. I'm trying to think. Pretty sure that means technically the Game Boy player is as compatible as a real GBA. So essentially every Game Boy and Game Boy Advance game works on the Game Boy player, so that's cool. I remember a friend growing up had the Game Boy player for Super Nintendo. It blew my mind watching them play on the big TV with like color options and stuff to colorize old games. Alright, where am I going? Yeah, so it's back a little bit and then go straight there. Follow the tiny bushes. Right here. Yes. Yes, it's free. And engine still works. Oh yeah. Alright, well this is good. Let's refuel. You can have all my fuel. And then I'm recovering. I finally did it. Maybe I'll put that in the video title. Finally got the TUZ 420. Ooh, I have the advanced special. Oh, that's right. I don't want the advanced special. None of these are worth it. Alright, here's the real question. I didn't get autonomous on my other save, and I regretted it when I flipped, so we're doing it here, just in case. And of course the roof rack, it's always worth it. So good. Especially since this thing eats up fuel like crazy. I haven't done this before, so let's see what we can do for customizing. Well, that's cute. A little sun visor. Tempting, but no. Alright, what color am I gonna make this? Ooh. Ooh, I don't have any white vehicles. That's pretty cool. Desert camo. My gosh, I don't know. A lot of these are good. Wish there's more options, because I'm liking this vehicle. Do that. It's kind of a weird greenish beige. I think I'm gonna do that. It's a bit too yellowish green for me, though. Yeah, actually that looks good. And let me just make sure that I'm settled on that. Because these camo patch paint jobs are pretty cool. I mean, nothing else is going to look like that in my fleet. I gotta do it. I never do accessories, so what do we got? Okay. Harsh driver. Let's see. What's the best for this? I like that. It makes no sense on this, so it's perfect. I can put the flames on this. It looks so bad, it doesn't even cover the whole window. Alright. We're going to retain that. Switch to this vehicle. Put it in a good location, and then end. Thanks for stopping by, everyone who's watching. Tomorrow there's going to be a stream. I think I'm going to plan to start around 4 or 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's middle of the U.S. Let's go check out this truck real quick. Let's see if I can survive just driving down the mountain. Or you know what? I'm gonna go this way to see how viable this way is. Because I really rather not destroy this vehicle that I'm gonna use. Yeah, no, that's not far enough. Over there. It's cool to find that. Also cool that you get a second one that you can just sell. Hey, what's up, Shan? Probably streaming for another like 5 minutes. But there will be a stream tomorrow afternoon. Hope you had a good week this week. Yeah, you showed up. Thanks for chatting. I hope you saw that Home Movies episode I sent you. Oh, you were cleaning today. I've had the episode of Home Movies where they go to jail on my mind for like a week, and finally I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna remind myself, even though It's not a convenient time. I'm gonna send it to Shan, and she'll watch it eventually. But yeah, there's a lot of good lines in that episode. I always quote Coach McGurk claiming that he killed a man with contacts, and that you can make a shiv out of the cloth tag that goes on your t-shirt. Let's see. Other side. But hey, yeah, I hope you have a good day off tomorrow. You know, I need to do a lot of cleaning. I'm gonna get vaccinated in like a week and a half fully, and so I can start having people over, but a lot of the areas of my apartment have not been, like the common areas that never get used, like my living room, need to be dusted and stuff. I vacuum and I do some basic cleaning in the bathroom and kitchen and stuff, but I'm really far behind on my cleaning. Oh no, I just made the same mistake I always make, which is if I start moving this thing, it will, how did I get all of my maintenance back? Did I refuel or something? That's weird. What? Wait a minute. Wait a second. How in the world did I get all of my points back? I just used them on a different vehicle like 20 minutes ago, and I didn't recover. That's weird. There wasn't a repair thing I went to. I just went and got this free truck. Huh, that's weird. Oh yeah. Yeah, check out that episode. It's good. It's time to pay the price. That episode, there's a lot of Season 3 episodes that were on my mind, and Season 4. They're not as good in a lot of ways than some of the earlier episodes, but yeah, poor Jason. Jason sounds like he has a sinus infection. At least it differentiates the voice that John Benjamin always does. He always does like his normal voice for his characters. So Coach McGurk sounds like Bob from Bob's Burgers, who sounds like Archer from Archer. Like, they all sound the same. But with Jason, he actually does a nasally voice on purpose. So it's kind of nice. But yeah, I almost fixed this whole truck. That's very surprising. I think that means, though, that I need to pull it back to here. So I might just start doing that. This is a good spot, though, if I come up the other way for some reason. I might want to go that other way. Or maybe down here's a good spot. Oh well, I think I'll just leave it here. I'm going to refuel myself just in case I want to. Yeah, so that's leaking fuel, so I don't want to mess with that. Or it was. So we want to... There we go. Alright. Oh, that wasn't the right thing. Well, I refueled my thing on the top of my truck. Okay. Bandit is refueled. Never mind. Okay, we're good. So, stop engine. Save. Quit. Let me just check real quick. Let's go check out what's in my garage. So that's how I'll end the stream. That is not the right map. That is also not the right map. Wait a minute. Drownlands. That's the map. Okay, well... Let's see what we got. Let's upgrade all my vehicles that aren't already out. Because I think I have an engine upgrade, not for this. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of options for this vehicle. Oh yes, freeway. Always go freeway for gearbox. Okay, this is all good to go. The roof rack is tempting. I think I'll get it. It makes it top heavy, but maybe I need to deliver some stuff, so that's fine. Paystar. I still don't have anything for it. I can do better tires though, so that's nice. Oh, I can't do better tires. That's why I wasn't using raised, because it doesn't give you anything. Never mind. Yeah, extended. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this truck. It's a good road truck. I think I'm going to put a saddle on it to remind me to use it for that purpose. So that means right now I only have 2 trucks for deliveries. I guess this technically counts. No, not at the cost of fuel. Stock heavy. Super heavy. Let's do that, because I use this to recover stuff, not to save itself. So get the super ultimate winch. And yeah, high saddle. Okay. I might sell this Hummer. I don't really need it. It doesn't do much for me unless I'm in snow. Yeah, let's sell it and buy something else. Alright. Truck store. Yeah, we can buy another one. I don't have a cola, but I can buy one? That's weird. Huh. Maybe it was already in the store. Or maybe when I rescued it, it let me. Warthog's okay. What is this? I don't think I have one of these. Oh, I have to be higher rank. Oh, the good Kolob's 22. Vorongrad, I need to unlock. Okay, so I almost have that unlocked because I have to rescue that truck. I don't know if I've tried the Antarctic much. And this is a DLC truck, I have no idea where it is. I should look that up. Probably in the new map. Oh yeah, higher rank. There's so many trucks in this game. Okay. So I think we're going to try, real quick, do a test drive on the Bora, or the Kolob. Wow, that's a weird looking truck. Ooh. Heck yeah. Active suspension. Ooh, I want that. Okay, oh, there's a 4? Okay, I need to look this up. I don't think 4 is good, but we're still gonna check. So, if you're wondering what I'm looking up, I have a Google spreadsheet that has all of the tires and their internal values for which ones are good. MSH 1 through 4. Okay, so 2 is the mud version, which is what I thought. Yeah, 4 is the road version, and 1 is the garbage version that's good at nothing. So we want 2. I mean, you can kind of tell this by looking. These look the same. This one's just a muddy version, like rusted or something. Okay. Sure, let's go twin motor. This is a lot of money. That's okay. Saddle high. So that's why no one uses this. All it has is a saddle high. So why don't I just sell my P16, because it's not going to be as good as this thing. Well, actually, I think its tires are rated better somehow. Just even though it doesn't look like they would be. So this is the Pacific. Let me just see, what are the tires called on this? OHD. OHD1. These are 3 on dirt, 1.9 on mud. And the thing I just bought is a 3.2 on mud, 1.7 on dirt. So this is good on dirt and nothing else. So, and okay on mud. So yeah, let's get rid of this. This isn't... I always forget how Pacific is just not worth it compared to these other trucks. And let's just check if the Lodestar has some upgrades. One thing though is the Pacific can do, what do you call it, logs. So I might want to buy it back to do logs, have a big truck for logs, but it's one of the only things I can do long logs. I'm tempted to put the service cab on this. This has 150 and 100. I don't think... Well, it still has a hitch. Only repair parts though. How much... This has wheels on it and repair. I think I need wheels for the thing I'm repairing right now. But I'll buy this just to have it there. So we're going to store that. Let's switch back one more time just to check what's on that truck I was fixing. And then we're going. It's been fun, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Let's see what's going on with this truck. Repair. Okay, so I need 6 wheels. Wait, my maintenance is full again. That has to be a bug. I don't even need to bring anything else because I just got it. Okay, so every time I switched maps, it refilled my truck. That's cool. Also, when I switch maps without changing trucks. So I got a free truck. Cool. Let's get rid of this. That was extremely unexpected. But now we have another truck. Oh yeah. Shan's enjoying the Home Movies episode. It's a good one. A meta episode where they talk about all the movies they make. It's pretty good. Alright. What is this vehicle? What role does it serve? It's kind of long for a truck. I don't like it. It looks like the stuff would get stuck between your tires and your fuel tanks. Yeah, I don't like this at all. You can only have UODs. I don't have any upgrades for it. Alright, so this can do a log carrier for long logs, so that's cool. Or maybe medium, I don't know. Shan, like the camping episode of Home Movies. Oh, you mean season 1 camping, where they, yeah, with Lonnie and Eugene. Those are some good minor characters, and also, what's his name? Mitch. Yeah, good characters for that episode. For a minute, I thought you meant camping episode, the one where they go to acting camp. That's season 4, episode like 2. I always thought it was episode 1, but I think it's episode 2. Yeah, this does not look good. I'm not going to use this. Let's sell it. Alright. Well, I have 400,000 bucks. 6 vehicles in the bank. I think that's where we'll leave it. Alright. Ending the stream. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.